If you are watching this video right now, there is a very good chance that you, or someone you love, is taking blood pressure medication. And maybe you have been taking it for years. You take it every single morning. You do not miss a dose. Your doctor says the numbers look better. But deep down, you still feel something is wrong. Maybe you still get headaches. Maybe you feel dizzy sometimes. Maybe you are tired all the time and nobody can explain why. Here is what I need to tell you today. As a surgeon who has spent decades studying the cardiovascular system, your medication is managing your blood pressure, but it is not fixing the problem. There is a difference, and that difference could save your life. My name is Dr. Rose, and in the next 13 minutes I am going to walk you through everything I know about the real causes of high blood pressure, and more importantly, what can actually fix it. Stay with me. This is the video your doctor never had time to sit down and give you. Let me start by saying something that might surprise you. I am not here to tell you to stop taking your medication. Please do not stop without talking to your doctor. That is not what this is about. But I want you to understand something that most patients are never told. Blood pressure medication works like a dam. It holds the water back, controls the pressure. But the rain, the thing causing the flood, is still falling. The medication does not stop the rain. When your blood pressure is high, your heart is working too hard to push blood through your body. That extra strain damages your blood vessels, your kidneys, your brain, your eyes. Medication slows that damage down. That is good. That is important. But if we do not find out why your blood pressure is high in the first place, the medication will have to keep getting stronger. The doses will keep increasing. The side effects will keep multiplying. I have seen this pattern hundreds of times in my career. Patients on 2 medications, then 3, then 4. And nobody ever sat down and asked, why is this happening? Today I am asking that question with you. There are 5 real causes of high blood pressure that are almost always overlooked. Let me go through each one. Number 1, chronic inflammation. Your blood vessels are not just pipes. They are living tissue. And when they become inflamed from poor diet, stress, infections, or toxins in your environment, they stiffen up. They get narrow. And your heart has to push harder to move blood through them. This is one of the most common hidden causes of high blood pressure in people over 60. And it almost never shows up on a standard blood pressure check. What you need is a test called a C-reactive protein test, a CRP test. It measures inflammation in your body. Ask your doctor for it at your next visit. Number 2, insulin resistance. Here is something most people do not know. High blood sugar and high blood pressure are deeply connected. When your body becomes resistant to insulin, which happens gradually as we age, especially if we eat too many processed foods, your kidneys start holding on to sodium. And when your kidneys hold sodium, they hold water. And when your body holds extra water, your blood pressure goes up. It is a chain reaction. And it starts with what you eat every single day. If you have been told your blood sugar is borderline, even just a little high, that could be the engine driving your blood pressure. Number 3, sleep apnea. This one surprises a lot of my patients. Sleep apnea is a condition where you stop breathing dozens, sometimes hundreds of times every night. Each time it happens, your body releases a surge of stress hormones. Your heart rate jumps. Your blood vessels constrict. And over time, that repeated stress drives your blood pressure up. The frightening thing is, most people with sleep apnea do not know they have it. They just know they snore, or they wake up tired, or they never feel rested. If that sounds like you, please talk to your doctor about a sleep study. Treating sleep apnea has been shown to lower blood pressure significantly, sometimes dramatically. Number 4, chronic stress and cortisol. We live in a stressful world. And for many older adults, worry about money, health, family, loneliness, that stress never fully goes away. When you are stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol raises your heart rate. It tightens your blood vessels. And over months and years of chronic stress, it keeps your blood pressure elevated. Even when you are sitting still, even when you feel calm. Medication cannot fix cortisol. Only addressing the stress itself can do that. Number 5, nutritional deficiencies. Your body needs certain minerals to keep blood pressure regulated. The 3 most important ones are magnesium, potassium, and vitamin D. Magnesium relaxes the muscles around your blood vessels. When you are deficient in magnesium, which most Americans over 60 are, those vessels stay tight. Potassium helps your kidneys flush out excess sodium. Without enough potassium, the sodium builds up, and so does your blood pressure. And vitamin D affects the hormone system that controls how much your blood vessels constrict. Low vitamin D has been directly linked to higher blood pressure in multiple studies. These deficiencies are easy to test for, and they are easy to correct. But most doctors never check for them. Now, let us talk about what can actually fix these underlying problems. Because there is good news. The same body that developed high blood pressure has the ability to heal. I have seen it happen. Not in everyone and not overnight, but it happens more than most people are told. Fix number 1, anti-inflammatory eating. This does not mean a strict diet that makes you miserable. It means reducing the foods that cause inflammation and increasing the ones that calm it. The biggest offenders are refined sugar, white flour, processed vegetable oils, and ultra-processed packaged foods. These drive inflammation constantly. The biggest healers are fatty fish like salmon and sardines, leafy green vegetables, olive oil, berries, nuts and seeds, and turmeric. You do not have to be perfect. Even small, consistent changes in this direction will reduce inflammation over weeks and months, and your blood pressure will follow. Fix number 2, manage your blood sugar. Cut back on the foods that spike your insulin. Sugary drinks, white bread, white rice, pastries, sweetened cereals. Replace them with whole grains, legumes, vegetables, and lean proteins. Even a 10 to 15% reduction in blood sugar can have a measurable impact on your blood pressure. Your kidneys will release that excess sodium, and the pressure will come down. Fix number 3, prioritize deep sleep. Sleep is when your heart recovers. It is when your blood pressure naturally dips. Adults who get less than 6 hours of quality sleep have significantly higher blood pressure than those who get 7 to 8. If you have sleep apnea, get it treated. If you struggle with insomnia, talk to your doctor. Do not sacrifice sleep. It is not a luxury. For your heart, it is medicine. Fix number 4. Reduce your stress response. I am not going to tell you to just relax. That is not helpful. But I will tell you this: activities that activate the parasympathetic nervous system, what some people call the rest and digest system, physically lower cortisol and blood pressure. These include slow deep breathing, gentle walking in nature, prayer or meditation, and even listening to calming music. These are not soft suggestions. They are physiologically proven to lower your body's stress response. Even 10 minutes a day makes a measurable difference. Fix number 5, supplement the right deficiencies. Talk to your doctor about testing your magnesium, potassium, and vitamin D levels. If they are low, supplement them under medical supervision. Magnesium glycinate is one of the most bioavailable forms. Potassium is best obtained from food, bananas, avocados, sweet potatoes, white beans. And vitamin D3 with K2 is the most effective supplemental form. Again, always check with your doctor before starting any supplement. But do not be afraid to ask for these tests. You have the right to understand what is happening in your own body. I know that many of you feel rushed at doctor's appointments. You get 10 minutes. The doctor checks your numbers, adjusts the prescription, and sends you on your way. So let me give you the exact questions to bring to your next visit. Write these down if you need to. Ask your doctor. 1. Can you check my C-reactive protein level to see if inflammation is a factor in my blood pressure? 2. Can we check my fasting insulin and blood sugar to see if insulin resistance is involved? 3. Could sleep apnea be contributing to my readings? Should I have a sleep study? 4. Can we check my magnesium, vitamin D, and potassium levels? 5. Given these results, is it possible that we could reduce my medication at some point, not now but as a long-term goal? A good doctor will welcome these questions. They show you are engaged. They show you are serious about your health. And they open the door to a much deeper conversation than you have probably been having. I want to leave you with something important. You are not powerless in this. High blood pressure is not just something that happens to you. It is your body sending a signal. A signal that something underneath: inflammation, blood sugar, stress, sleep, nutrition needs attention. Medication helps manage the signal. But you, through the choices you make every day, have the power to address what is causing it. I have watched patients in their 60s, 70s, even 80s turn their blood pressure around. Not because they found a magic pill, but because they understood their body for the first time. That understanding starts today. right here in this video. If this helped you, please share it with someone you love who is dealing with blood pressure issues. Could change their life. And if you want more content like this, where I give you real, honest, evidence-based information about your health, subscribe to this channel. I am Dr. Rose, and I will see you in the next video.